So today's Friday, and Mabel is hard at work downstairs, messing around, talking to people whilst she's playing Spider-Man 2. So I'm up here. I've started working on the. Well, I worked on the edit for last episode where I was supposed to release it like earlier today instead of like stupid o'clock like I have been for the past couple of days. I think it's just because I've just been so caught up with everything and so much going on. And yesterday's video was less of a video than I've ever made in the recent couple of weeks. But it was the case of it was something that I needed to get out there. I needed to get off my chest, especially as my disappointment with doctors not being able to have as much medication as I wish to have. Luckily, there is ways of me being able to get around it. It does mean that I'm going to have to pay my own money into it and try and cut corners when I can. But that's what you got to do to be able to get these sorts of things sorted. But we're not doing that today. So what we're going to do is we're going to be messing around and trying to solve a little bit of my problem. What is, I have a very messy workshop at the current moment. I've got a hoover in the middle of the room. I've got a bin bag that I need to take out because all the rubbish and everything that I've just checked into it. And I still have to make sure that everything is in places that would be really good to be able to have. So that's what I'm going to do for the next half an hour or whatever. And we'll see where we get to.
All I want is you. All I want is you.
She's still going strong in 2 hours in. That's pretty good. So of course I've decided to clean up the workshop and it's pretty much more cleaner. What is really good because I now can actually work in this as well as I can sort of run around in it if I really want to. I sort of still have to be quiet because Mabel's working downstairs, but kind of nice. So here's a closer look at roughly what I've done. Just cleaned off the floor, made sure that these are stacked up because these are footrests for these here, as well as my random TV that does nothing because, well, I just watch YouTube off it because I made it a smart TV. And then we got right over here my workspace that I mess around with things, play some games, look at my YouTube stats, and make sure that Mabel's doing well on her stream. She pretty much is. She's at 4 viewers continuous, so that's pretty good. One of our major goals with Trans Pride is that we want to try and turn around and get affiliate at some stage on Twitch. Will be a really cool stage to get to and everything. We need like 50 subscribers, so many hours worth of like watch time and things like that. And the only other thing that we need is like we need to stream like 7 days in like a month, and that's what we do anyway. We stream 7 days in like 2 weeks and a bit. So that's not a problem at all. The main problem is trying to get like 3 continuous people on the actual like view in at the same time, like on average, and that's really hard to be able to get because depending on what time you stream, it can change and things. So I thought I would check Mabel's progress with being on Marvel Spider-Man 2 on Twitch. She's actually like the 6th. She's the 6th most biggest person on live at the moment. So if you go on Marvel Spider-Man 2, she's right here. What means that she's 6th. That is amazing that she's got to 6th. If she had 1 more viewer, she would be up to like 4th. And then if she got like 2 more viewers, she would be up to 3rd. So she's doing really well. And I'm glad that she's still got 4 viewers and is still 4 hours in, what is impressive. And what did I say? She is now 3rd. What is amazing. I am so proud of her so far. She is 4 hours and 7 minutes into it and it's got 6 continuous viewers. She hasn't replied to this, I don't think, so that's really annoying on my part. So hopefully she does reply to that in a moment. 5 hours in and Mabel's still going strong, at least in talking wise, and trying to be entertaining. Currently there's only like 2 people that are actually watching, what will probably also include me. Also, I've been messing around with overlays. Let me just show you some of them because they're really awesome, and I kind of like that they're presets that you can use and everything that is easy, and they're like GIF-like. So really cool, so might use on the live streams in the near future. First of all, this is not an overlay that you can actually get, but this is one that I created. I don't want to update this every time that I have to do something, so probably we'll move away from this and see about using a different system. But this is what I've created. So this is when we were Pokemon hunting, so we would have the game just all over the whole screen when we're playing normal games. If we're not, if we're Pokemon hunting, such as doing this shiny, then we would have the game here. We would have the donation, us. Well, this border is a really cool animated thing. You can also see me. Hey, how's it going? And then you can see the chat going all the way down. What is the current chat that's going on here? And then we've got a basic border here. If we move to the live camera, you can see that it's not a full screen, but you got chat here, so chat can be read, and then you got me here, and you got the border just over the top of it. This is here, and we've got like a new alert system that I can't really show you because it actually does come up on screen over there. Also, you can see the text is not being removed now, so it's being continuously there. Was fine. I like it so far. So I'm going to adjust this, and let's see how that is compared to what this is at the moment. I think that looks a lot better. It seems that I'm not like connected to the side so much, but it's also the case that because of the box, I'm not just a floating head. Was good, and I like that. So I'm happy about that, and I love the chat's there and everything. So it's sizing up. It's looking really good. I'll just keep it like that, and then be right back. Is something that I should also change, same as stream ending. So I'll change these in the near future, or see if I can provide them online so I can update them automatically. I think we can do that online. And then we'll see what we can do, because it would be really cool to just update these so these actually work on everything. Remove the original bases, so my gameplay will be in this area, and then obviously I'll just cover it up when I'm not doing that. She's bloody 6 hours in. She's almost at the end, so that's good. The main reason I actually update these over time and things like that is just to, one, show that we're actually progressing in our live stream stuff and all that, as well as I just want to make it look a lot better than what it started off with. Because originally I put it all in boxes and it was awful, and it was just like, it's not worth it. But now it seems like we're slowly getting to the point that we might actually have something that people may actually watch, and something that I would personally watch myself, as well as hope that anyone else who might watch live streams in general would actually watch. And that's what we're trying to get to, so I hope it's getting there. This is my very basic layout of what a template, and just messing around with the template. I only like the latest follower. We don't need tips, we don't need anything like that at the current moment. We may do in the future. We currently don't get them from Twitch or anything, so it's fine. This is our starting soon screen. It was pretty cool. Ways that we can improve this in the future is we could possibly make it so that, like, hey, all the names of like the people who like have paid us money and things like that, especially monthly people, will scroll past. That's something that I'll probably look into later. But I really like how we do have coffee sort of displayed here, instead of like just at the corner or something where it's just very hidden. It's starting soon. By the way, there's coffee. Then this is the be right back screen, what is very similar, but it's the case of coffee's changed location, as well as, of course, it's a little bit more towards like a sunsetty look. Still the latest follower is there, and then the end screen we'll move to. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of work that needs to go into this, and there's probably ways that we can adjust all of this to make it so much better. If we were to animate and draw all of this ourselves and be able to upload this to basically the exact same space, change the look of it over time, it would be amazing, and I hope that we do. I also want to make it so that mine and Mabel's streams feel different. My streams, of course, is now like all the flowery and all the bees and things like that, as Mabel's might be a little bit more queer and like flags and things like that. And that's what I want to do. I want to mess around with us sort of having we started with the same templates and things like that when I originally started building everything in a way. We just had the exact same thing. What I'm going to slowly do is make it so that we have two different ways that we can stream, or not different ways that we can stream, but we stream on the same channel, but there's two different distinctions on who we are, and that's what I really want, because we're different people. Even though that we're streaming on the same channel and we're living together and things like that, we do have different experiences, and I hope that the people who are watching Mabel and who watch me, if they only watch Mabel, that's fine. It's their thing in a way, and later down the line, if it gets to the point that we need to split the channels, we'll do that. But it's the case of, at the moment, we're streaming together, or streaming separately, but on the same channel, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, hope this is helpful. You're good. I think it looks good.